Hello and welcome to Standard 10 Geography class. We are reading about lesson 13 today, that is manufacturing industries in India, part 1, that is about agro based. So manufacturing means to produce something. An industry like the place where some production is going on, like a factory in India, and agro base. So what's the meaning of agro base? A word agro related with agriculture, the industry which is directly depending upon the agriculture, or the products which are coming as a raw material from agriculture land, that is called agriculture. Agro based industries. Now, which are the basic productions from agro based industries are cotton, jute, wool, silk, synthetic fiber. Now, you would surprised to see from where the wool is coming. Wool comes from the animals like sheep and all. So wool is this definitely is called related with the agro-based industry because it's called as a Maharashtra is called Cottonopolis of India because this city or this state is the largest producer of agro-based industry, especially regarding cotton. Cottonopolis word comes from cotton because of Maharashtra produces the largest quantity of cotton, and it has largest number of the textile mills. You see, 40% of the country's textile mills are located in Maharashtra. Around 3 lakh workers get their jobs over there. Apart from Maharashtra, if you talk about other states, they are Gujarat, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. See, these four states are the major raw material producers, or the manufacturing industries in India are related. In basically these four states, the leading states in agro-based industries. Now, why these states are leading producers? What are the significant advantages to make them the leading producers? Let's read on the book. If we talk about Maharashtra, see on Maharashtra is the most important cotton cloth producing state of the country. 40% of the mills and 3 lakh workers, as we read about, and it's called Cottonopolis. Now, what is in the black cotton soil is available there, and cotton is based the raw material. Humid climate of the shore Mumbai, which is ideal for this industry. Cheap hydroelectricity. These are the basic points which make the Maharashtra the leading producer. Abundant supply of soft water, banking facilities easily available, proximity of the Middle East, which has a good market of Indian cloth. So Mumbai also had an advantage of an early start, being the oldest among all other industries. If we talk about Gujarat has also some significant advantages, like it accounts only for 23% of milk cloth production. Ahmedabad is situated right on the center of the cotton producing areas. It is a humid climate. It has the advantage of both Kantla trade free zone and Mumbai for export and import. These are well connected by the road and railway Ahmedabad. So these are the points when you go through, you come to know that why Gujarat is a favorable state for cotton or textile industries. And the same way we'll read about Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and Uttar Pradesh. My dear students, it has been advised to you always, and this is another advice to you, that you have to read word to word, and then only you can prepare for exams. If you face any problem in reading or understanding any word, line, sentence, I am there to help you. You can ask for my help anytime online, or you can come to me. If it is possible, I will help you. But read first. You come to me after reading only. Problems of cotton industries are scarcity of raw material. Scarcity यानी कमी, raw material नहीं पूरा मिलता. ऑब्सोलीट मशीनरी, मशीन्स बड़ी पुरानी हो गई हैं. इनएडुकेट पावर सप्लाई, बिजली की सप्लाई प्रॉपर नहीं होती. लो प्रोडक्टिविटी ऑफ लेबर, अब लेबर प्रोडक्टिविटी जो होती है एक्सट्रीमली लो इन इंडिया एज कम्पेयर टू द अदर एडवांटेजेस। स्टिफ कंपटीशन, अब इंटरनेशनल कंपनीज बड़ी आ गई हैं, और सिक मिल्स, मिल्स बड़ी पुरानी हो गई है। सी, कहते हैं 177 मिल्स गोइंग इन लॉस एंड हैंस हैव बीन डिक्लेयर्ड एज सिक मिल्स। तो ये हो गया कॉटन के बारे में। अब कॉटन के बाद हम बात करते हैं सिल्क इंडस्ट्रीज। सिल्क इज ऑल्सो द मोस्ट फेवरेट क्लॉथ इन इंडिया। इसकी वराइटीज को क्या बोलते हैं सिल्क वाइज? मलबरी, टेसर, एरी एंड म्यूगा। और टफ कंपटीशन विद इटली एंड जापान कॉज सेटबैक टू इंडियन silk industry, the synthetic fiber. The art of rearing silkworm for the silk production is called sericulture. This will come in paper. It has already come many times. And natural silk जो है, the areas of productions are Karnataka, West Bengal, Kashmir. This also may come as question कि where this natural silk is obtained from. So Karnataka, West Bengal, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh produce 90% of the silk production. And it provides only mulberry silk accounts for the 70%. कौन? कर्नाटका. So here when you read, you understand the better way. The other states are West Bengal producing 13%, Jammu and Kashmir, which has a main textile industry centers, Anantnag, Srinagar, and Varanasi, Mirzapur. And non-mulberry silk is Muga, Tesser area produced in Assam, Bihar, Odisha, and Meghalaya. When you read, you come to know the different varieties of silk and different states from where they have been obtained. Sericulture in Karnataka. Why Karnataka is a leading producer? Factors are responsible for contraction of silk industry in Karnataka is concentration of silk industry in Karnataka, availability of favorable climate. See, remember this will come as a question, very important. I am always reading and making you understand the most shortcut ideas or short ideas which are very important to read, and these are the major points which are very important. So please, first of all, you see this video, then after you read the lesson. Availability of favorable climate of rearing silkworm, availability of the mulberry plants which is raised as a plantation. These are the advantages in Karnataka. Availability of silkworm, the fact of the matter that Mysore raising the silkworm, reeling the wearing the raw material as one of the main occupation of people. So what is this? Reeling is a process in which the worm is boiled in water and silk fiber is pulled out. Oh, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Reeling. The question might come, what is reeling? Another thing is, word is bombixomary. Recent production of raw technology handling bombixomary. Now, the sericulture provides employment of the women folk in rearing silkworm while men work in plantation and all that. And artificial silk, this is a new term coming after the silk. Now this artificial silk, it's man-made fiber, synthetic fiber. You can see this picture. This picture is related with the natural silk obtaining. This is a silkworm and this is the silk it has produced. And now man also has made the synthetic fiber. Like man-made fibers are of two types: cellulose, rayon, non-cellulose, non-rayon, polyester. It's called polyester, polyester we कहते हैं पंजाबी में. So nowadays is polyester. And the basic raw material for producing these fibers include caustic soda, sodium sulfate, and sulfuric acid, and all that. Now, third is sugar industry. Sugar industry is already read in the previous classes also, from where we get good khandasari. And 19th century, when it was introduced by the Dutch in North Bihar about 1840, the number of the mills and production rose after independence when government took necessary measures for the growth of industry for 5 years plan. So sugarcane industry also flourished, and factors responsible for location of sugar industry. Sugar industry in India is based on production of sugarcane, which serves as the main raw material, is very heavy and perishable. Since sugar industry depend on
Heavily in the supply of fresh cane, most industries are located in the vicinity of sugarcane growing areas, especially within that radius of 25 kilometer. So these are the things. Products and the byproducts. Products are गुड़, या जिसको हम जैगरी इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं, खंडसारी. बाय प्रोडक्ट्स से क्या है? मोलासिस, बैगेसी, प्रेसमंड. एंड इनसे क्या होता है? जो जो मोलासिस होता है, देन वी read about molasses, then we produce DDT and powder alcohol, synthetic fiber. Bagasse से it is also used for making cupboard, and pressed mud is used for making wax, shoe polish and carbon. So these are the byproducts of good or sugarcane. Problem faced by sugar industry: low irregular supply of raw material. Then फ्लक्चुएशन इन द आउटपुट ऑफ शुगरकेन. शुगरकेन की जो प्रोडक्शन कभी कम कभी ज़्यादा होती है, एक जैसी नहीं होती. शॉर्ट क्रशिंग सीजन, इसको जो होती है इसकी फसल, उसको क्रश करके उसको बाकी प्रोडक्ट्स बनाने के लिए जो टाइम बहुत कम मिलता है. एंड स्मॉल एंड अनइकोनॉमिक साइज ऑफ शुगर मिल्स. ओल्ड एंड ऑब्सोल्यूट, जो मशीनरी पुरानी हो चुकी है, ख़राब हो चुकी है. इन बैलेंस डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ शुगर मिल्स. डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का मतलब कि शुगर मिल कहीं पर दो हैं तो कहीं दूर दूर तक पे एक भी नहीं है. तो ये सारी चीज़ें व्हेन यू रीड एंड नॉन यूज ऑफ बाय प्रोडक्ट्स एंड दीज आर द थिंग्स you must read, and the keywords are equally important. Do not leave keywords behind, because so many questions from keywords also will come, like agro-based industry, mineral based, public sector, private sector industries and all that. And then after, definitely this answer key I will try to send you, or you also try to find it yourself. So here, this is lesson number 13. See you in the next video, which will be lesson number 14. Till then, have a nice time. Bye.